Hey everyone, I'm Ultimate456, you're the Ultimates, and welcome to episode 19 of Let's Platinum Final Fantasy VII Remake. This is the next day, and yes, I probably sound even worse, but I think I've only got one more episode to go, so I'm just gonna try and get through this. Okay, let's head in, and we're gonna fight some Sentry Rays. So switch to Barret, Overcharge, I should destroy one, Barret, Thunder Ray, Thunder and the other. Done.
Works up a good sweat. Just made our lives a lot harder.
We restored power to more than just security, remember?
Okay, so there was like a lot of clattering in the background. I think it was the Sentry Ray like falling apart and landing on the floor, so it's really weird.
We can move this catwalk.
Alright, so yep, we can move this catwalk, and let's do so by moving it all the way to the right side, so we can get a little secret first. I like the puzzles in this game. There's one in this chapter that I was like, oh wow, that's actually really clever. And I don't even remember if I got it in my first playthrough, because it was actually quite hard to figure out. Okay, antidote, and over here you get a turbo ether, which just restores more ether than usual. Is it completely? I don't know, I've never used these things, so... fully restores MP, yep. Part of the Too Good To Use club. Okay, and now we slowly move this back the other way.
Anybody see a connecting catwalk?
Really, Barret? Really? Well, I should say really game there, because it's like, if the player...
Lined it up perfect.
If the player managed to figure out that the secret was over there, then...
Which way to the next light?
If we can't make sense of this place, we're gonna get lost.
Well, at least we know where the big-ass things are.
Then there's no need for adding that in. Okay, so coming up here we're going to have a battle with a new enemy called the Terpsichore Cult. So you might think, oh, we need to switch back to assess. But actually, in another, not the battle after that, but the battle after that, we're going to fight the Terpsichore Cult again and another new enemy. So it actually makes sense to keep assess off here and put it on when we fight those. So let's keep going.
Every last one of you is going down.
So let's start with the Sentry Rays.
Watch and learn.
And Thunder. Okay, so here are the Terpsichore Cults. They are actually kind of tough. They have a special ability where they keep spinning like this, and you can use Punisher mode with Cloud to break them out of it. Come on, please get pressured. Thank you. Or staggered, I should say. You can also apparently use Barret. I don't really do it, but anything else, not a good idea. So only use Cloud's Punisher mode and Barret's Overcharge to knock him out of that spin.
You're good at this.
Told you so.
Hey, how do you know he wasn't talking to Barret there? Because it's not contextually appropriate yet. Oh, okay. Alright, let's keep running. What do we got next? I think we're supposed to go here, just bear with me a moment. Yes, it should be here. Yeah, we got another switch. So let's interact with it. Sorry, I just want to make sure I'm going the right way.
And that makes 2 lights down.
Meaning we've only got one left.
The end's in sight, y'all.
Should be able to climb down from here.
Okay, now we did skip...
This a hole, right?
That the Sector 4 slums down there?
Huh? You want to check them out sometime? I can show you around.
We'll check them out now if we fall.
That was actually quite funny. I know I didn't skip anything, sorry. It looked like this was a full platform, but it wasn't. One thing I didn't talk about last time was this, which is the collapsed passageway sort of quest, like side quest. We're going to complete that in a moment. Should actually be able to finish this entire chapter in this episode if I go quick enough. So, whoop. So that's very important right there. There's a materia on top of that catwalk. You need to keep that in mind, because we're going to get it very soon.
You think they'll miss those 3-plate suns?
I say the real sun's the only one we need. To hell with shimmering in night lights.
Okay, now on this platform, another new enemy, Sentry Gun Prototypes. So let's do the same thing. Bang, 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 bang. Oh, he didn't... That's weird.
Too easy.
So we'll destroy that. Destroy that. Now it's Thunder on this one. Thunder on this one. And Cloud, why don't you thunder on the first one?
That thunder I hear?
It's done. Nice. 12 AP.
Chill for a shower.
12 AP for that fight. That is insane. Okay, and now I just want to be... Yep, now immediately, before you do anything else, switch ATB boost back to Assess. And we have to use Assess on the next battle. We're going to use it on those sentry gun prototypes that we just fought. Right there. And the Terpsichore. It's going to be a battle between those two. Head south. Let's go. And go over
We're
here.
right back where we started. Where was that last light again?
So this elevator, or this like transporter
Almost
wasn't...
done. It's a shame we had to wander around so much.
Well, no stamps here to guide us. No Jesse or Wedge to back us up neither.
Yeah. Speaking of which, what should we tell Biggs? I don't want him to worry.
Yeah, that one wasn't powered on, so we didn't take it last time. Let's grab this chest, which oddly contains a Moogle medal. There's a ladder next to it, but don't worry, just ignore that for now. Instead, we're going to go over here. I'm going to use
If
this.
there's no viable path, we'll just have to make one.
We're going to raise this catwalk high enough so that it fits over these structures and knock all these boxes down. Then, I'm going to go over to this side and smash them all. Come on, Moogle medals. There's one. There's two. There's three. Can I get one more? Maybe not. Oh, nice. Alright, 4. Holy crap. Post in the comments how many you got. But yeah, wow. 4 Moogle medals. Is there anything else there? No. Okay. Let's go back. Now we can move it back to the left and down. And that'll actually give us access to the remaining sun lamp. And let me just make sure that I'm doing this right. Looks right. So do that, put it all the way down. And a little bit to the right. There we go. Release. Okay. Now over here. Okay, this is the battle. So let's attack, 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 roll. I'm going to use Assess. Remember, you can assess everything all at once, so let's read them. An early prototype of the autonomous sentry gun weapons platform. When an intruder is detected, the platform opens fire with a rotary cannon. As it is a test model, the rate of fire is fairly low. Its stagger gauge is only affected by non-elemental, and lightning magic of these lightning magic is the more effective at filling the gauge. And then for the Terpsichore, aquatic monsters that prefer dark, moist places and feed on the blood of living creatures. They detect their prey through vibrations and temperature changes. These creatures start spinning when interrupted. While in this state, they can shrug off melee attacks, so use long-range attacks instead. Stop them from spinning and they become susceptible to staggering. Okay, and they're weak to ice. So Tifa, why don't you hit this one that I'm fighting with ice?
Let's do this.
Perfect. Oh, that's not good.
Try me.
So even if he uses this move like whirling barbs, you can still counter it. Right. This one was not as easy. Let's go with Thunder on this guy.
Call in lightning. Let's finish
Probably gonna
this.
hit the other guy. And Thunder on this one. Alright, nice. Ooh, material level up.
You're good at
Lightning
this.
and wind.
Told you so.
Awesome. Okay, and finally, I believe I can now... Yep, I can now take off my Assess material one more time and replace it with ATB burst until the end of the chapter. Awesome. And let's just check. Yeah, I think everything's good. Let's climb up the ladder and turn off this switch. Now up here, we will also be able to find a chest containing a mesmeric armlet. Oh, yeah, you can't access the menu for a few seconds after you pick up an item. So let's put it on... Actually, it doesn't really matter. I'm just going to give it to Barret, I guess. Let's see. It does the exact opposite of the leather bracer. So 26 magic defense and 6 defense. So put that on. Okay, sorry, I had to make a small cut there. I had to cough. And hold this.
And that makes 3. Enough to finally get our cargo platform moving.
Better be.
Okay, let's head on back to the H1 sign.
I think I thought about this, but I didn't say it in that previous episode.
I hope that Jessie's injury isn't anything serious.
The best thing you can do to speed her recovery is to kick Shinra ass in her stead.
I know. And Cloud's got a cover for Wedge, too.
Okay, let's go over here and go down the slider. Was H1N1
the H1 side.
the bird flu or the swine flu? Speaking of that, by the way, I think I have tonsillitis. I think that's what's going on, because my throat hurts quite a lot, and my sister had it like last week or 2 weeks ago, so that's probably why. It's alright. Okay, so we have 2 Queen Grass Strikes to fight, so let's not mince words, or mince anything really apart from them, and use Blizzara. Holy crap.
Let's get this over with.
Come on, I've got... Now, the ability that Cloud has on him right now, that's what I want, is slow. Oh gosh. Come on, come on. Brave up. Okay, that was pretty good actually.
Don't overdo
Barrett,
it.
overcharge. Oh crap, Cloud's almost out of health. Let's go with Cure on Cloud. Tifa, can you please? Thank you. Tifa use Cure on Cloud, and Barrett use Cure on himself. This is the first battle that's actually been a little tough. I was trying to burst down Queen Grass Strike and it didn't work. Oh crap, Leaping Slash. Good dodge. Wait, how? What? Cloud? Okay, Cloud use Focus Thrush. Focus Thrush, sorry. That was a genuine mistake. Focus Thrust on that Queen Grass Strike. Can't see. I'm gonna overcharge on this one.
Golden opportunity right here.
Golden opportunity right here. Boom! Nice. Now you use Overpower. Let me change to you. Punch, 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 punch. Get that stagger gauge filled. Almost. On. Unbridled Strength. Unbridled Strength. Now watch this. Stagger. Press triangle for rise and fall. Press triangle for Omni Strike. And then triangle for uppercut. And it's dead. That was awesome. wasn't the best battle. Definitely probably my worst battle thus far, but still good. Okay, and I think one more for Cloud. And one of the regular ones. Okay, good. So we've got two Queen Grass Strikes defeated there. The other thing we can do is we can head over here to this platform. And if you notice,
Heads up, y'all.
it's actually going to lead us to that materia that we saw in the previous episode. But if we lower the catwalk all the way to the very bottom, we can actually reach this materia, which is the MP up materia, like I mentioned before. Okay, let's use the control again. Jesus Christ. Cloud. Cloud. That's Chadley. And when it goes green, you're good. Cross this. There's not too many fights left. I might actually end up making this episode a bit longer to get everything. And you grab the elemental materia. The elemental materia is pretty good. Well, MP up, by the way, just increases the amount of MP you get by 10%. So if you have 30, you get an extra 3. If you have 40, you get an extra 4, so on and so forth. And just before I explain elemental, just gotta figure out where I'm going. Hang on a sec. Okay, yep. Just one sec. I really gotta figure this, like concentrate so I know I'm going the right way. So, yes, okay. Elemental, basically, if you...
When do we link up with Big?
Soon enough, don't you worry.
He knew we might be late, so he came up with a few ways to kill time.
We ought to reach him long before he dies aboard.
So, if you notice on certain weapons that Cloud has, like his original Buster Sword, there are linked materia
And we're
slots.
back at the cargo platform.
Get ready, Mako Reactor 5. We're coming.
Oh, these respawned. Or I missed them, but I think they respawned. Let's quickly use the bench here. Now, in order to continue, we need to hop on this big elevator, or this big transporter to our left. But there's a secret that we can go get right now, so we're going to do that first. Yeah, there are some linked slots, and if you put elemental in a linked slot with a particular type of magic, you'll do that type of magic attack.
Where could they be going? Embarking on an adventure to find some treasure?
What I mean by that is, like, let's say you put lightning elemental on your sword. You will do lightning elemental damage with each hit. If you put it on your, like, bracer or, you know, your armor, you'll resist the damage.
Service mode active. Access maintenance terminal to complete procedure.
Okay. Before we get to that, let's buy Electric the Chocobo. It's another music disc. That's good. Yeah, so let me quickly explain it. Hang on. Barrett got something. So let's say I use the Buster Sword. I could put Lightning Elemental here, and I would do Lightning Elemental damage. And then if I put it on my... where is it? My equipment, like my... what's that thing called? Armor. My armor. If I put it on my armor, then I resist the damage it will take. But unfortunately at the moment I don't have any armor that has any linked slots, so I can't do it there. I have to only be able to... I can only do it on the Buster Sword at the moment, and maybe one of the others, Gatling Gun and Metal Knuckles. But for now, I'm gonna just leave Iron Blade on. I don't really care too much about the power of Elemental. It is a good material, but I don't care too much about it. Also, it takes like... I'm pretty sure it takes like a gigantic amount of AP to level. Yeah, 2,500, it's ridiculous. And you can see its levels there. Adds 8% linked elemental damage dealt, that's pretty good. And it halves linked elemental damage taken when you put it in your armor. And then it adds 15% at level 2 for damage dealt. It completely prevents any damage taken when it's in your armor. And finally, it adds 23% of linked elemental damage dealt when put in your weapon, and it absorbs the damage when it's in your armor at level 3. So it's pretty crazy. For now though, let's leave it, and we're going to do this little challenge, which is actually kind of tough.
Control the fans?
We stop it?
Switching ventilation system to maintenance mode. Please complete the maintenance access procedure within the designated time limit.
Man, what are we even doing?
Well, it's hard if you don't know what you're doing. Okay, run in,
Give them hell.
and you got a Queen Grass Strike. Immediately change to Barrett, destroy this Sentry Ray. Then use Thunder on the other Sentry Ray. Switch back to Cloud. Put this thing. Use Wazara. Now we can use Focus Thrust. Maybe switch to Tifa. Should almost be dead. Overpower. Nice. Hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it. Do this. When she's in the air, dive kick. Barrett is winning. Yes, okay. Finally,
Let's go.
go over here real quick. Open this. If you can't do this quick enough, just go straight to the door. Because once you defeat it, you can actually... Oh, nice Mega Medal. Open this door, and you did it. I think if you open the door first, it's fine. Then you can collect the rest.
Access granted. Disengaging time lock.
I was just
Okay.
being silly.
What?
Alright, and finally you can get this, which we couldn't really see earlier because I didn't look early enough, but
This is summoning material.
Wow.
What kind of badass will pop out of this one?
We'll see.
alright, we got the Choco Mog or Chocobo Moogle summoning material. Let's give it to Barrett and do that. Oh, let me quickly show it off. So it says invoke a Chocobo and Moogle to aid you in battle. Roll. It deals damage of a wind element and no element. So there's the non-elemental damage they've been talking about. The Chocobo does wind and the Moogle does none, and then it has an ultimate attack called Stampede, which is wind based. It's already maxed on AP, it doesn't level or anything like that. And you also get a trophy for collecting it called Cleanup Crew. Alright, we are almost at the end of this chapter, so I'm going to try my best to just finish it off. I can't believe this chapter can be done in two 2 episodes. Damn, I really should have used the bench again, but that's okay. Oh, there's one here. What am I talking about? Anyway, it's not a big deal. There's one more battle to do in this chapter, and it's a little tricky, but it's not that bad.
Auxiliary power supply confirmed. Reactivating cargo platform. Cargo platform activated. Awaiting input.
So long, underplate. I hate you too.
Oh, you have to actually boop the button. Alright, let's go.
Wonder what the reactor's like.
Dark, dismal. A slaughterhouse where they butcher the planet. Then there's the smell. The Mako. Be ready for it.
Right.
Hear that, guys? It's the reactor calling us. Vacuuming us saying, bring it on, Avalanche.
Okay, for this fight, run in with Cloud, switch to Barrett, aim at the Sentry Ray and overcharge. Okay, now, Barrett has got his ability, so use the use Thunder on Sentry Gun Prototype A. Have Tifa. Oh, she hasn't got it. Okay, you know what, Tifa, just don't do anything for right now. Instead, Barrett, keep attacking this thing. Charge. Avoid that as best you can. Okay. Oh, yeah, go for the other Sentry Ray, actually. Just overcharge it. Cool. Now Thunder on the other Sentry Gun Prototype. Back to Cloud. Now watch out for this Sentry Launcher because... Okay, Tifa, why don't you get over here? And Blizzard, you know what, Blizzara this thing. That one. Cloud, use Thunder. Just watch out for any EM field that it does.
It's over.
Okay, good. Finally, Thunder. Actually, Thundara. Blizzard. Thunder. It's so dead. Nice. That's probably the best I've ever done that battle. If you don't deal with that quick enough,
Big should be waiting for us up ahead.
He's probably worried sick about us.
you'll get very quickly overwhelmed. Alright, nice, we did it. Now we just run to the end, and, oh, there's like 1 or 2 more things to do, and we'll get a cutscene.
Even after all that fighting, no one's coming for us?
No need. This is Shinra City. We probably have cameras everywhere.
Why didn't you say something sooner?
Way too late to bail now.
It's like walking a tightrope. When you're on it, only 2 ways off.
Better keep my balance.
You'd be good at it.
I wonder.
Alright, up this ladder.
Tifa?
It's nothing. Just thinking about the next step. Didn't think I'd be this nervous.
Some things you never get used to.
Yeah.
Okay, we're so close. And I think that's it, right? Yeah. I think that's all I need to do. Alright, and here's the final cutscene for Chapter 6.
Mercy! Wait, Cloud? Where's Jesse and Wedge?
Report.
Topside's going nuts after some terrorists jumped off a train. Nice and quiet here, though. So quiet I had no trouble securing your route into the reactor.
You magnificent son of a bitch! Bring it in!
So, where are the others?
Man,
Jesse got hurt and couldn't make it.
Bad?
not so bad she couldn't rope in this guy.
Thanks for stepping up.
It's a job.
Worked out pretty good. You picking that train you did. While Shinra scours Sector 4, you can waltz right on into Sector 5. It's a bit of a squeeze, but it ought to get you where you need to go.
Little dark and foreboding for my taste.
Beggars can't be choosers. Oh, and you'll be needing your grappling guns, of course. All set?
Ready to take on the world and then some.
Make sure everyone gets clear, okay?
Will do.
Okay, y'all. Keep these grappling guns close. Secure them to your belt or whatever so you don't lose them. When we're done, we'll be using these babies to get down safe. All of us.
Got it.
Alright, awesome. Chapter 6 done. And we got the trophy for it. Lights out. Okay, well, I'll leave things there. I want to thank you all for watching episode 19 of Let's Platinum Final Fantasy VII Remake. My name's Ultima456. You're the Ultimates. And I'll see you next time.